Joe Rogan sucks, and I read on Reddit today that him and Tony Hinchcliffe do ice baths in the same tub. It's Reddit, so you know it's true. Ew. Can you imagine Tony Hinchcliffe saying, dude, is there space for me too?
There's a PETN explosive. This is the particular type that had to be used for the size of the microphone. But you have another problem. The mic's on the wrong side of where the wound is.
Right.
The other is there's no burn marks. There's no smoke.
Hey, wait a second. Is that the Lick Sniz guy? Do my eyes deceive me here? This is the same guy who got diffed by a pickle jar. For those who don't know, this wannabe alpha male couldn't open a pickle jar. So what did he do? He asked his boyfriend, who has manlier and sturdier hands, to open a pickle jar for him. And he did, you know, and then I think they snizzed each other out right afterwards. I don't know what this alpha male does.
$1,000.
Yeah, but it seems slightly immature.
It's all fucking
It's just
slick
for,
now.
it's a little,
See, it
little fun.
is.
I got to grip it.
Uh-oh, Andrew. If you can't open it either.
Well, your hand greased the whole top of it.
My hand are fine. Here, high five.
It
My
literally-
shoes are slow.
It's, look, feel it. Isn't that greasy?
It was like that already. Oh my God.
No,
you're
it
ridiculous.
wasn't. You greased the top.
Use
Oh
your
my
shirt.
Jesus,
Use your
Andrew.
shirt.
If you here, go.
Yeah, just can't grip the
Okay, now I want it to be.
I got
open. It's
this,
like pissing me
boys.
off.
pisses me off.
Yeah,
Should we-
I know.
should
it's
we have
fine,
Jake
it's
try?
fine.
You'll see the same thing. It's
Come
just
on, bro.
greasy.
It is.
See? It's
My
fucking
hand's
greasy.
sliding.
It
My
just
hand's
slides
sliding.
off of it, yeah. On it. Try it. No, you fucker. That was bullshit. Where it went viral because this chick basically said that my wife should have killed her kids and it would have made her less promiscuous. That's what she said, not kidding.
Who's this?
I don't even want to get into
Are
it.
you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
Uh-huh. You lick sniz.
What does that
You're
mean?
a don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I just say?
With the 3
Sorry,
baby
doll. I'm
daddies?
sorry. She morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Joe Rogan can have absolutely anyone in his pod, but instead he brings back a guy whose mortal enemy is a pickle. Man brought Piccolo back on his pod. Mind you, the last time Andrew Wilson was on his pod, it was like about 6 months ago, earlier this year. So Andrew Wilson has been on this platform twice in 1 year. Twice. Andrew Wilson. Pickle Juice, friend of the show. And mind you, Joe Rogan's own audience let him have it in the comment section. It says here, hey, it's the pickle jar guy. TPUSA's new mouthpiece, we'll get to that later. The Sniz guy, friend of the show. Another one says, ask him about the conspiracy about the pickle jar. Another one says, never mind conspiracies. I think most people just want to feel as safe as pickles and olives do around Andrew. Lastly, another one said, I only clicked on this video for the comments. Guy as a joke, paid to muddy the waters. Completely agree here. Andrew Wilson is a paid chill. I'm going to show you proof later on in this video. But this is why I call the Joe Rogan Experience a state propaganda show. Andrew Wilson has nothing to offer. Literally, nothing to offer. He is a complete empty-headed buffoon. Yet Joe Rogan brings back this guy who his own fan base despises back on the pod twice in 1 year. It's almost like Joe Rogan doesn't even schedule his own guests. And yeah, going back to Andrew Wilson, like, I'm sorry, dude. I just can't take this moose seriously. Like, this is a guy, for those who don't know, Andrew Wilson's known for his, like, misogynistic views and rigid views on gender roles. And he predominantly does this on the Whatever podcast, where they pretty much just bring on promiscuous women and debate them. And they try to gather viral clips from that podcast. But Andrew Wilson is widely known for turning these social problems into, like, this adversarial men versus women type worldview. But yet this alpha doucheface can't even open his own pickle jars. I don't know, dude. In this video, we're going to talk about Andrew Wilson and his appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience today. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Anyways, let's finish listening to what this pickle monster had to say today on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Do you think there's any possibility that he was assassinated by Israel?
I've never, well, when we're talking about possibility, almost anything's possible.
Almost anything's possible.
But there's not good evidence to support it, and there's probably pretty good evidence not to. So for instance, the guy was still very much of a pro-Israel guy, even up to death. It is true that he was fighting with donors about the cause.
A lot of people had takes on the shooting, and the microphone one was the weirdest one to me. It's weird because there's no, like, yeah, the shirt is moving, but also a bullet is going like how many feet per second, whizzing through the air? Like, do you
It
understand?
splits air.
Yeah.
So where's
people,
the air going to go?
People don't understand that.
You know what got me, though? So I
What?
went back and looked because they say that it's the same explosive which was used inside the Israeli pagers. Now, that was very real. Israel sent these pagers
but that
all
would
over.
be an explosion. That's my take. My point is like there's no indication that there's an ignition.
It's worse. There's no smoke.
Right.
There's no now all the
Yeah.
Israeli. If you pulled up right now one of these Israeli pagers going, because there's tons of videos of them.
Oh, really? Let's
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
Let me see some Israeli
You're gonna
pagers
see smoke
blowing off.
There's smoke.
Is there a dude like where it's on his hip?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. There's one where it's on his hip and gets him, and you can see the cloud of smoke coming off because of the specific type of ignition. From
Right,
this
but is it
explosive.
possible that this pager thing is different than whatever they think this microphone thing is? This microphone thing has some sort of a different kind of propellant.
No,
but then
they-
again, you'd have to like, okay, let's imagine what kind of propellant exists, right? Compressed air. There's not enough room in that microphone to get enough compressed air to blow a hole in your neck and kill you instantly.
Well, they claim that it's
Unless it's something else.
It's this, what is it, PETN explosive. This is the particular type that had to be used for the size of the microphone. But you have another problem. The mic's on the wrong side of where the wound is.
Right.
The other is there's no burn marks. There's no smoke. There's nothing. There's nothing to confirm this theory at all.
You'd have to guess where that mic is because he's moving around too. You have to guess where that mic is pointing. You could take someone out.
So I found
on
two
the side.
videos.
This one's
is the
great.
Main one that goes. I'll show you. This happens again here.
Watch the smoke.
Right here.
See all that smoke?
Oh, let me see that
detonation?
again.
Yeah.
Watch all the
Dude's
smoke.
just chilling, and boom!
Look at all
it
that
blew up
smoke.
in his bag, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of them, like, they didn't die. They go to the hospital and they're just like, hurt.
Let me just state this outright. Andrew Wilson is virtually employed by TPUSA. He himself has publicly stated that TPUSA brought him on to train these new debaters, these new master debaters. So yeah, you see the correlation there. A guy who's being virtually employed by TPUSA goes on a Joe Rogan experience to push back and try to alleviate all these conspiracies regarding Charlie Kirk's death. Connect the dots, dude. Basically, in summation, Andrew Wilson, throughout the entire pod, was arguing against the growing conspiracy theory surrounding Charlie Kirk's assassination, pretty much trying to emphasize that skepticism should be based on evidence rather than speculation. And he pretty much just criticized Candace Owens for basically treating suspicious details as, quote, evidence of a cover-up without sufficient proof, again, for the TPUSA connection. But here's the thing that gets me. Earlier this year, in his first appearance in January 2026, they actually talked about the same exact topic. Again, Andrew Wilson came on and discussed Candace Owens' claims surrounding Charlie Kirk's death. And Wilson repeatedly stated that all these conspiracy channels, Candace Owens, will continuously grow until they quote-unquote crash out, which I don't see Candace Owens doing in the near future. So again, do you see like the connection here? It's almost like Andrew Wilson had a motive to appear in the pod, to, again, alleviate or, decimate, or I guess not even decimate, but overall try to reduce the conspiracy claims surrounding Charlie Kirk's death. In my opinion, the Charlie Kirk death does raise some eyebrows. I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and trust anything that Kash Patel farts out on a daily basis. Come on now. It's Kash Patel. But even with that, in my overall skepticism regarding how the FBI and how they ruled Charlie Kirk's murder, I still look past that in this interview, and my main takeaway is, no, Andrew Wilson is pretty much a mouthpiece and a overall attack dog for TPUSA. He was sent there for a reason. He is just there to pour water on these conspiracy flames that Candace Owens has been dancing and prancing around for the past, year now? I just keep going back to my overall thing. Why do you bring on a guy twice in 1 year who your own fan base hates, and you guys are talking about the same exact topic that you did 6 months ago? That's all. That's my biggest takeaway from this video, to be honest with you.
You recently pissed off Chelsea Handler, I saw.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
No.
Oh.
What happened?
Well, I guess she's very upset with you because she believes that you're an evil capitalist pig who makes too much money.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. She's rich. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Well, I bring it
zero to
up
do with
because
me.
it sounds like seething jealousy. And so the interesting part is I think a lot of the socialism stuff that's moving out of the East has a lot to do with that too. There's the idea of class jealousy.
There's a little bit of that, but there's also a little bit of young kids really feel like the system is rigged and that these pigs have gobbled up all the gold, and they're being told that. And so this is a thing, you know, like Billie Eilish said, hey, man, no one needs to be a billionaire. Give away your money, homie. Like, it's
crazy.
It's crazy because you're rich. I know in their heart of hearts, they think that they're being kind and they think that they're doing the right thing. They really do. They think they're being inclusive. They think they're righting the wrongs of colonialism. They really think that.
Yeah.
And they think that this idea of democratic socialism is a really good idea because there are some examples of socialist policies that do work, like the fire department, and there's a bunch of stuff that makes sense. But the problem with enforcing any of this stuff that they don't understand is it always comes down to power. You have to have massive authority and usually guns because you can't just steal people's money. They're not going to let you. They're not going to let you just come in and decide, hey, we just devised a new tax where everybody who makes more than $500,000 a year, everything over that, you have to give 100% to the state.
Or 95, whatever it
And
is.
here's the thing. Here's the thing with the argument. Even if you said, oh, wouldn't it be great if they did contribute more and wouldn't it be, but they have so much money, wouldn't it set up the world in a better place? Sure. But the fucking program that you have in place that takes the taxes and disseminates it is massively flawed and corrupt. It's corrupt. It's filled with waste. Filled with waste. There's scammers all over the place. You've got $24 billion missing in just the homeless in California. And then they veto the audits when everybody's trying to find out. So just
And that's
saying
just the tip of the iceberg.
more taxes is what we need is nuts. The first thing you should do is clean your fucking house.
Yeah.
Clean your house. If you want more money, you got to figure out what you did with the first money. Why is there so much waste? Why is there so much money missing? Why do you have 38,000 NGOs?
Rogan always uses this argument against democratic socialism. You know, he's always saying, yeah, man, you know, the corruption, you know, yeah, man, it's not worth it. You know, paying more taxes, it's not going to solve anything. Yeah, man. And I'm just like, but you did that. You still are the lone Trump sycophant right now. He's talking about corruption. You endorsed him. You platformed this man. You humanized this man. So basically, you support his corruption. To me, that automatically disqualifies his argument. You can't bitch about corruption and then still outright support the Trump admin. It's the same thing with that Nick Shirley kid. He's always there, oh, I'm anti-fraud. I'm the anti-fraud club, whatever the hell. Yeah, he's out here, you know, endorsing and promoting the most fraudulent, corrupt admin in U.S. history. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, seriously, this just came out a couple days ago. Trump stands to profit off U.S. policy announcements by selling fast access to his social media posts. It goes on to stay here. The social media posts of the world's most powerful man are going on sale Saturday when his True Social business begins offering sneak peeks of them to Wall Street traders willing to pay up. The move raises the prospect of big profits for the Trump's company and big questions about insider trading and using public office for private gain. Another article states here that Trump discloses thousands of stock trades, some in companies directly influenced by his policies. Another article here states that he had 3,600 stock trades in 3 months, breaking down Trump's flurry of investment moves. It goes on to state here that Trump's investment accounts traded between 212 and 609 million in stocks and other securities over the first months of the year, an unprecedented sum for a sitting president. Lastly, as we pretty much all know, Donald Trump has made $2.2 billion so far in his second term. $2.2 billion. But this dumbbell has the audacity to bitch and whine about corruption. That's what I'm saying. Joe Rogan, with his overall direct connection to the Trump admin, has no validity whenever it comes to corruption. As far as I see it, Joe Rogan loves corruption. You can't, don't even bring up California. You know, you're out here again supporting the most corrupt admin in U.S. history. So what the fuck are we talking about? Joe Rogan loves corruption. It entices him. Oh, it turns him on. If Joe Rogan could, he would have sex with corruption. He's cheating on his wife with corruption. Insider trading, friend of the show. Joe Rogan would want AI corruption. Like, how he wants AI music, AI government. He will be all for AI corruption. As you know, he does have AI corruption. It's crypto. You see the Trump admin over here dishing out these family shit coins. Oh my goodness. Don't bring up that argument to me. Joe Rogan clearly doesn't care about corruption. That really set me off right there, dude. Oh my goodness. The thing that gets me is that his own fan base, you will see them in the comment section. They'll be like, what are we talking about? Why are you so hard on Rogan? Do you not see? Do you not have a pair of functioning eyes? Do your ears not work? Joe Rogan does not give a flying fuck about you or anyone in your inner circle. He is only there for his own gain. Again, I think the biggest takeaway from this video, not this shitty video regarding the podcast, is that Andrew Wilson, an incompetent, feeble-minded, paid shill, was brought on to downplay and dismiss the questions regarding Kirk's death. That's how I see it. All of that ultimately protecting TPUSA from further scrutiny. While also, I didn't show these clips. He's out there pouring gasoline to these culture wars. I will show you the clips, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. He is out there pouring gasoline on the culture wars and distracting from what we actually should be honing in on, the class war. And thus, another reason, in my opinion, why I don't believe that Joe Rogan even owns his own platform. I barely make money from this fucking shit channel. I really don't. But at least I own my own shit. I don't have somebody out here scheduling guests for me or telling me what to talk about. So there's that, And again, going back to the corruption thing, this is Joe Rogan, who actually, is sponsored by fucking these gambling companies. When he's out here spewing and yammering about corruption, like, does he not listen to himself? Do you not see your own actions? How every single one of your actions contradict everything that you say? I'm done, dude. I'm done. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'd truly appreciate it. Pickle juice. In honor of Andrew Wilson. On one tonight. Peace, y'all.